I'm suffering a little bit at the minute, which is why I've not done any videos recently, why I've not done any streams. I absolutely reek of deep heat and stuff like that. I keep rubbing on myself, try and help. Right, we're going to start a new game, and we're going to import a Mass Effect 1 character, because I have finished Mass Effect 1, and I have finished Mass Effect 1 twice. I did it as my female Shep, which I streamed, obviously, but then I've done an insanity run with male Shep, who is supposed to be level 60. Oh. Could have sworn he was max. In fact, I could have sworn he was level 30. Oh well. Which means I have twice now laid the slap down on Saren and Sovereign and kicked that Taurian jabroni I was a renegade. Not Rex survived the mission on Vermeer, so that was my decision in Mass Effect 1. I was an adept. Alenko was killed on Vermeer. He blew up with the nuke. When the nuke, he stayed behind to set the nuke off, and he got blown up. I did decide to actually save the council. I did save the council, which is a bit different from what I did on my FemShep, where I actually let the council get destroyed in the attack on the Citadel by Sovereign and the Geth. But of course, I recommended Captain Anderson for the seat on the council, just because I don't like Udina. Udina just gives me scumbag politician vibes. So yeah, I didn't vote for Udina, and he's probably not going to be very happy with me in this game, and probably Mass Effect 3. I don't know.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose
So are you,
Shepard,
Sarah
humanity
Walker?
might well follow.
There you are. There's my
Then
Chuck
see
shout
to it
out.
that we don't
Big Chuck
lose
to all the
him.
Chuck fans out there. We have Sarah Walker in this game. The search for answers is just beginning.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing
shit.
course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down.
Exo Presley,
Multiple hull breaches.
In my-
Weapons offline. Somebody
my
get that
role-
fire out.
commanding the ship, has got it trashed. Who's that? Is that Liara? It is, but that's not her armour. That's not the armour I gave her at the end of Mass Effect.
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance
And
get
I'm
here
not
in
wearing
time?
my armour either.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Yeah, where's my Spectre armour?
Shepard.
Where's Liara's Spectre armour gone?
Get the hell out
looking a
of here.
full set of X-level armour at the end of the last game. Do we not keep our armour and weapons? Because that's going to suck if we don't keep our armour and
Everybody
weapons.
in.
Because I'm going to miss
Go,
my
go,
plasma
go.
rifle. That thing was one shot impression walls by the end of my insanity run. Hello, Mr. Helgi. How are you? I'm in great pain, Mr. Helgi, unfortunately. That's why I've been very quiet the last few days. But I'm trying.
Mayday! 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 This is SSC
I'm about as broken as this spaceship. I am. Me and this spaceship are
Heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
absolutely perfect. Oh, we're both falling apart.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be able to see planets out of the spaceship like that. That's a bit of a problem. Don't think I can fix that. I don't think a bit of gaffer tape's going to help. Maybe some blue tack? I don't know, would that work? Bit of PVA glue?
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Don't be
The Normandy's
stupid.
dead. Just like us, we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no. They're coming around for another attack.
Duct tape. Duct tape might not be sufficient, you know. Gorilla tape. Now, Gorilla tape could do it, maybe. Gorilla tape. I've just broke Joker's arm, by the way, because I forgot he's got Frolix. Joker has Frolix disease. And I've just broke his arm because I've pulled his arm. Not sure rescuing him is really helping here. Uh-oh. Shepard's not getting off the ship. Oh, he is. He's just getting off it a different way. He's kind of been blasted out into space. Oh, Yep, suit's leaking. We've got an air leak. Oh, that's it then. Game over, everybody. Commander Shepard's died, and we're only, what, 5 minutes in? Shortest game ever. Summarises the events of Mass Effect 1. Would you like to review the story so far? No. We've already gone over the story. Everyone who watched the first Mass Effect streams that I did kind of know the story. The only difference is this time, for Mass Effect 2, I'm playing with a male character because I played the game again. I played it on Insanity difficulty.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I think they're trying to rebuild me. I hope I've got like adamantium skeleton. So this is my imported face. I am missing my telltale, obviously, scars, which have gone, but that is to be accepted because obviously we've been cloned. Well, not cloned, but the Lazarus Project obviously restores me from my DNA, pretty much, and my scars.
You have failed this city.
An overdue support.
An overdue support? Was that from Mr. Helge? There's a notification there that I've missed, or it hasn't popped up on my screen yet. Or the chat for some reason. Mr. Helge donated. Well, thank you for that, Mr. Helge. That is very much appreciated, sir. You didn't have to. You support enough each month with your sub. But thank you for that, Mr. Helge. Adept. I'm playing as an adept, aren't I? Heavy pistol, submachine gun. Heavy pistols and submachine guns. Yeah, I'll stay as an adept. I'm not going to change. I quite liked playing as the adept. My femshep that I played through, Mass Effect 1, was a Vanguard. Wasn't quite a big fan of that. So, yeah, John Shepard, Earthborn, Sole Survivor, class adept. So I'll have some biotic powers and I'll have the ability to use some guns. However, in Mass Effect 2, you can't use all weapons. I will not be able to use like heavy weapons. I don't think. I won't be able to use assault rifles. I don't think. Shotguns.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative.
So my squad mates may have to fill the gaps that I can't cover.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Steps pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
I will be installing a mod for this game, but I'll have to do it after I've completed a couple of the first missions, because of the changes it makes to the game. If I installed it now, it would actually stop me from being able to complete the first mission, because I won't be able to reload my weapons when it tells me to reload.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack.
But But basically, I'm going to install a mod that restores the overheat functionality of weapons from Mass Effect 1, which means I don't actually need to pick up ammo and use ammo and change ammo clips. The weapons have like more overheat, and then I have to wait for them to cool down. But other than that, they're pretty much unlimited.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Yeah, so this is the bit. I have to reload the weapon. That's the point that... That's the point at which I wouldn't have been able to have got past. Because the mod makes it so you don't need to reload, so at that point I'd have been screwed if I'd installed the mod before I'd done this.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take...
Have I got biotics? I would love to have biotics about me. Let's see, what have I got? I have got Singularity and I have got Warp. Okay.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is
I
clear.
took a lot of hits there. My shields didn't hold up well. Some more in here. So yes, Mass Effect 2 is, honestly, after playing Mass Effect 1, you come to Mass Effect 2, and this game is just flipping wow. You can't believe how much an improvement they made to the game from the first one to the second one. This game is so much better than the first.
More reinforcements. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade. Take the elevator down one floor.
But the great thing is, they didn't just improve like the combat side of this game. One of the big things that I liked about this game was it's the whole conversations that you have, the interactions you have with your squad mates.
You're doing great, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
I didn't quite catch that, Miranda. We'll just pop them.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
So, ultimately, what we need to know here is that I was dead. Commander Shepard died when the Normandy was attacked at the start of the game. I suffocated in space because of my suit leak, and then I was burnt to a crisp in the atmosphere of the planet that I descended onto. So when these people recovered me, I was just basically a charred lump of meat. So for them to have brought me back to life, they've had to do some serious work. Can't help him.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. This project director
Yeah, it's why. Why is the button?
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
So how's the American Truck Sim multiplayer then, Mr. Helgi? I see you've been playing it.
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in.
I haven't installed it yet because I read the little the forum page that you linked to, and they said that it doesn't support mods at the minute, so you have to uninstall all your mods
you were killed
to be able to play the multiplayer.
When they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting
because
you
if
back
I have
together.
to uninstall all my mods, my game's not going to load. My save game won't load.
Welcome back to your life.
I'm having some trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on
I
thermal
could start
clips,
a new. I could. You're right. You're quite
just
right,
give
Mr.
the order when
Helgi.
you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
New profile for multiplayer, but I wouldn't have any trucks then. I wouldn't have any trucks or any money. So it's teaching me how to use biotics at this moment in time.
Falling back.
There we are. We
Okay.
just
I promise
slap
I'll answer
them.
your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were.
They wanted my memories, you see. They wanted
just
my
might have a few
mind.
extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting. At us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job.
You've also bought the special transport for AT. I think I own that already. I think I own all the major DLC for ATS.
The last thing I remember is the
I don't own some of the paints
Did anyone else
and some of the other
Just about
cosmetic
survived.
rubbish, but all
A few
the things like
servicemen from the lower
maps
decks didn't get out.
and stuff I own for
Navigator Presley was
ATS.
killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Let's go.
We've been spotted.
Damn it. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Combat systems engaged.
Bad time to reload.
Hostile forces have engaged.
Oh, that missed.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead...
Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh, God! I'm hit!
Server room B. This way?
Shepard! Down here!
Hello?
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Yes, in this game, you don't have a power.
Wilson's
You don't have a
bad.
button
He needs help.
to do the thing. You have to go into your weapon wheel and you have to choose Unity to heal people. In Mass Effect 1, you just held the Y button on your controller and Shepard would do his on his Omni tool, which would then prompt everybody to do the same and heal.
Whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her?
Because she's too busy kicking ass.
She's
Because
either
that's
dead
what Sarah
or she's a
Walker does.
traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
And overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Right, we overloaded.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Not Cerberus.
You told me you were with the Alliance. I don't like being played for a sucker.
I didn't lie to you, Commander. I was with the Alliance before I joined Cerberus. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a
If you remember in Mass Effect 1, Cerberus were doing some pretty dodgy experiments and stuff on people that we put a stop to.
Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
You must have some reason for bringing me back. Tell me what's going on.
All gotta come from the boss, Shepard. As soon as we're safe. We're almost at the shuttle.
It said access data pad. Did I miss a data pad? Why not pick something up that I should have picked up? No, it's out here. going through that door there, so we must be going this way.
They've seen us.
Stun him!
Lost shield.
Lost shields.
Mother, huh?
And as all good soldiers, we look for loot. We look for loot. Because loot is always good.
Warning.
Gravity's one mother, huh?
You know what? Have a grenade. Have a grenade, everybody.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I am subject. I am subject. Right. Oh. These stupid mini games. I think it's that one. No, it's that one. That one links to that one. It's like a brain puzzle. I don't like brain puzzles. It makes my head hurt. In the first Mass Effect game, you had the spinny little wheel things, which you had to move through like basically a variation of Frogger. In this game, they've put completely different mini games in. They've made the puzzles a lot harder to hack into things. And what's worse, there's actually two completely different types. And there's one where you have to like spot code as it's scrolling through the screen, and you have to select different types of code. I really struggle on that one.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Okay.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you when he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could.
I've just noticed my character's got weird eyebrows.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here
They
now,
managed to bring me back to life, but they didn't bring my eyebrows back.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else
She's
is
got
expendable.
eyebrows.
She's right.
Could I have
We all knew
hers?
the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
Now, obviously, what we should have done is blown that up. Why did we not blow it up? Hmm?
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember it. Everyone screaming, gunfire, blood everywhere. I was the only one who stayed focused on survival.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost.
What he forgets to
Let's try
mention is
something
that
more
was a
recent.
complete setup by scientists that
Vermeer, where
actually
you destroyed Saren's cloning
lured
facility.
the
You
Marines
had
to
to
that
lead one of your
location
squad
to
behind
test
to die in
them
the blast.
against Thresher
Lieutenant
Maws.
Caden Alenko was killed in action.
And in Mass
It was your
Effect 1,
call.
we actually took
Why
out the
did you leave him
scientists
behind?
responsible for that.
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
No, he won't. We have to do another test.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Okay. They're not going to talk to me until I've talked to the elusive man. There's Miranda. And there's Miranda's butt. I like Miranda's butt. EA tried to remove it from the game, but you can't remove Miranda's butt. Ooh, hello. That's some badass armor. Oh, yeah. I'll have the, What about armor? Have a nice fiery red. That looks nice. I'm going to pay attention to the hands more than anything, because several times I think I accidentally select like grey. A nice red. Don't want camo. Yeah. We'll have a blood red armour. Right, let's go talk to Mr. Elusive Man. And let's get Uncle Ben. £10 points for anybody who gets the Uncle Ben reference after hearing the Elusive Man talk.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Because Shepard's
Hundreds
human.
of thousands of colonists have vanished.
And their biggest
I'd say
rival,
that fits the
being a
definition of
human,
harvesting. Nobody's
they
paying
probably
attention
think
because it's
that
random,
there could
and the
be
attacks
others.
occur in remote
There could be other
locations.
humans out there
I don't
just
know
as
why
capable
they
as Shepard.
suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
That's what I think. I think because Shepard showed humans were capable of stopping them, that's why they are taking out human colonies.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know
That's
if
exactly
the Reapers
what the
understand
Council
fear,
said at
but
the
you
end of
killed
Mass Effect 1.
They have to respect that.
I am a symbol.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Okay, Uncle Ben. See you later, Uncle Ben. Did everyone pick up on that? Did everyone get the Uncle Ben reference there? Got to spend some points. I get to start with 10 points. Got 3 points. Do I want to do a bit more warp? Do I want to do a bit more singularity? No, I'll grab throw, because obviously if I singularity someone, I can throw them. Same way as if I warp someone, I can throw them and I can combine powers. I can combine abilities. I've got 2 renegade points. I've got 6 paragon points. Oh, I don't want to get paragon points. I want to be a renegade Shepard.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and
Which
rules.
is kind of like the Alliance's own version of a Spectre squad, then?
I finally just gave up.
Operates outside the law, but they deny any knowledge if they're caught.
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Bugger. More paragon points.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Ooh.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Wow.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
She doesn't want to be our friend.
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
She's a bit of a cowbag.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
She has hair on her teeth.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I wonder if her bad attitude is anyway related to the fact that her trousers seem to be so far up her ass that that's got to be really uncomfortable. I mean, that's a wedgie from hell right there. Right. We leveled up a bit. We've got a grenade launcher. We made a little bit of money. We did kind of alrightish.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
I am in charge.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
We're gonna find out who did this and take him down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
Try and select all the renegade options, because I want Shepard's face to fall off by the end of this film. By the end of this game, I want my face to have completely fallen off. You're already starting to see some of the cracks in his face with the orange coming through, which shows that he's succumbing to the dark side. For all you Star Wars Darth Vader fans out there, he won't totally end up looking like Emperor Palpatine come the end of the game, but he's going to look a bit scary.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Anything for me to loot? Not seeing much. Squad. We'll level up the squad.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
So whatever came through here didn't kill everyone. I'll not get in there. Nope, can't open that door. Right, let's have a quick stock. What weapons have we got, everybody? Looks like we're rocking pistols.
Switch up! Rearming.
I will rock a heavy pistol.
that? Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other port. Warning, hostile non-standard.
Watch out! Shoot them before they take out the shields.
You're done! Gotta hurt!
Impact event.
I've got
engaged. Critical system damage. Excuse me.
Singularity.
Those mechs should have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
No, we are not. We are not alone. We are not alone. We're not here in space. We have got to find humanity's saving grace. Right, there's one. There's two. There's three of them. As the game goes on, there will be more and more of those dots on those minigames. So those minigames will actually get harder and harder and harder. We going out that door? I guess we are going out that door. Tell you what, they could have added a flashlight.
They've seen us.
Have a nice trip!
Oh, hello, dog. I probably pump way too much stuff. I probably shoot too much ammo into the enemies, which is why I run out of ammo, which is why I'm going to be installing that mod that restores the weapon heat function instead and do away with ammo.
Shepard?
Because after playing Mass Effect 1, I'm just used to being able to shoot
Put those weapons down.
and then stop before the weapon overheats, let the weapon cool down, and then start shooting
You're
again.
alive?
Talizora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
It's Tally.
Tell your team to put their weapons away.
Tally's back. We found Tally.
Why would your old commander work for Cerberus?
We found our little Quarian friend.
But if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
I know Cerberus has a bad past, but they're the only group investigating these missing colonies. The Council turned its back on humanity. I haven't.
Tali, you aren't seriously considering trusting Cerberus.
I'm not trusting anyone, Praza. But we're going to need help searching the area. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now
Drones? Oh no, I hate drones.
No, Praza,
I'm not very good at shooting drones.
If you can't follow orders, go wait on
They
the
fly
ship.
about too fast for
Head for the
me.
warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you
Even
a
in
path.
Mass Effect 1, I had to rely on my squad mates to take out the drones
Your people
because
really
I couldn't
don't like
hit them.
Cerberus.
I couldn't shoot
What did I
them.
miss?
Not with controller. I'm just not that good at aiming with controller.
And tried to blow up one of our ships.
It's a lot
That's
slower
not how
than
I
using a
explained it
mouse.
Exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep
I
your
also
radio
noticed
contact.
not only has my
Will do.
character's
Good
eyebrows
luck,
not
Shepard.
returned from the
See you on
dead,
the far
my
side.
beard hasn't either. Where's my character's beard gone? Miranda, what did you do to me? I have no hair.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Squad of drones. Yeah, might be sending out,
We've been spotted.
Might be sending my buddies out there to tackle the drones. Got some stuff. Got some loot. Dudes, I can't move. You've blocked me. Oh, one of you go over there.
Got it.
Right there.
You go over there. That's it. Get out of my way.
Be right there.
Right. Right.
You got it.
Use overload on them.
Use overload on them. I don't think I have overload, but I do have throw. Ow! I keep taking rockets to the face, everybody.
Nice.
Have a nice trip.
One last. One last.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
We've been double crossed by the Quarians. Should have expected that. You're quite right. Never trust an alien in a spacesuit. God damn it.
Got it.
Has anybody got overload? You have, Miranda.
Here we go. Perfect.
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
I will. But first, let me loot. Let me loot, Miranda. Please, let me loot.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Right, one of you over there. One of you over there.
Taking cover.
On it.
I'll sit here. They're about to die. That reminds me of the Ed 209 from RoboCop. You have 20 seconds to comply. You have 15 seconds to comply.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
I suggest hitting it with maybe some overload. Maybe do a bit of singularity on it.
Try to overload their shield.
Maybe you could pull it, Jacob. Maybe I can warp it. I really do with an overload about. Oh, I think I'm dead. This is not really the best cover spot.
We're compromised.
Get back behind cover!
I've got him.
It's gonna blow!
Yay! We killed it! We made that mech our bitch!
This is valuable.
Have a look in all the rooms. Make sure we get all the loot. Forgot I had a grenade launcher, didn't I? What's that one? That one's that one. So that one goes to that one. That one goes down to that one. Gonna have to get quicker at that. Again, when I played this game for the first time, like the original version of Mass Effect 2, one of the things I did, there was a mod which bypassed all those mini games and just had them auto, like, magically complete. Unfortunately, it needs to be remade for the remastered version, but as soon as somebody makes it...
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
As soon as the tools, the mod tools come out so someone can make it, I will be installing it, because I don't like the mini games. It's the same with the planet scanning and planet probing later on. I much preferred it just to be able to harvest the whole planet's resources with one probe.
No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. No escape. No hope. Can't hide forever.
Oh, crap. I paragoned him. I wanted the renegade option.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
The renegade option, I would have shot the screen and startled him.
The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My God. I think it's a collector.
What's a collector?
That some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
That makes sense, Miranda, because like you say, only humans have been targeted thus far.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
Here comes Tally.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
I hate to do this because it's going to give me Paragon points, but...
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
So the Collectors seem to be the big bad then in this game, whoever they are. Hopefully we'll find out more about them. They've replaced Saren then as being the
Shepard,
the Reaper's
good
tool.
work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these Collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Because they're probably indoctrinating them and turning them into husks, which is what Saren and Sovereign did. So that when the Reapers attack, they've got this little army of drones to assist them.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very
Possibly.
forthcoming about their
Maybe.
motives.
Speculating
Generally,
here.
they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
What about Rex?
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Garrus?
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
The Shadow Broker? Really?
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
It's Joker!
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
It's a new Normandy. It's an upgraded Normandy. Oh.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Squad points gained 2, level earned 7. We've got some weapon upgrades, but we need the scientists to be able to research and develop those. So yeah, we're going to have to recruit some squad mates now.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the 3 of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Oh, I'll be having questions. Use the galaxy map to pick new destinations for the Normandy. Use the private terminal to get status updates on your squad. Select weapons for your squad from the armory. Use the elevator to access the Normandy's other decks. Yeah, we've got more decks to explore this time. Go to the captain's quarters to customize your appearance. Acquire the Professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. That's why we need Morden Solus. And then we're going to need a few other peoples. Let's go quickly talk to Joker. Whilst the game is absolutely spamming me with all the missions that we've got. Because obviously in the new remastered edition you get all the DLC and stuff. So all those missions become available right at the start of the game. Which is a little bit annoying. Close the shutters.
Primary systems clear. Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather.
That's what Joker cares. As long as he's got a leather seat, Joker's happy.
Yes, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells.
So there are
Each
parts
operates
of
in isolation.
the AI's memory or files that it can't access.
Cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus
That's a bit
cell, which is
worrying.
directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money,
She's not going to give me a lot, is she? She's not going to tell
I
me a
have a
lot.
block that prevents me from answering that question.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
That's a worry.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Well, let's turn those off if we can.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Yeah, because you tend to go crazy and kill everybody. Just what Joker's saying right there. Joker's got that spot on.
Let's discuss something else.
AIs tend to go nuts.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Over the course of this game, those two are going to become quite the comedy act. They're going to have this like back and forth rivalry. It's going to be quite funny. There's a door there that's going to take me into the back of the ship. There's the weapons locker. So right now I'm not allowed to change weapons. Oh, I could have an arc projector because we haven't got any. So Cerberus brought me back from the dead, but unfortunately it seems like Cerberus forgot to give me back all my weapons that I had at the end of Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 1, should I say. And it certainly didn't give me back my armour. How I miss my Spectre armour. My Spectre armour made me unbeatable.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Who are you?
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages. And
You're
help
not
you monitor
Yeoman
the
Kelly
crew.
Chambers.
And I
She
must
looked
say,
a lot different
it's
when
such
I
an
last
honor
played
to
this
work under
game.
you, Commander Shepard.
I handle my own business.
I understand. I won't bother you unless it's important. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
I have unread messages at my private terminal. Check the status of my team. Well, I only have 2 team members. And Miranda I could refit into a new outfit, which I'm probably going to do. We haven't had any upgrades yet. Hi, on the off chance that the rumours are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you're allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Right, okay. A deal has been struck with Zaid Masani. With a veteran mercenary, you may know the name Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged for him to join you. Project Firewalker. Okay, we've lost contact with a survey ship. We have located the crash site of the old Normandy. We might go visit that, because that will be a very quick and easy to do mission. Overlord. So this is adding all the DLC stuff. You have been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 9,999,999 credits. I've got a funny feeling that that has carried over from the last game. In which case, I'm rich. I'm a rich Commander Shepard. Crew quarters.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
The men's restroom is on the port side of the ship. She tells me I've gone into the ladies. You wait till we start planet probing. There's a nice little Easter egg in that.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies. Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Master Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So you're the janitor and the cook.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
You have everything you need.
He lost his family to Batarians. I'm not a big fan of Batarians myself.
Meal with military provisions?
Bring down the Sky
good,
DLC
but
and
I'm
Mass
no
Effect 1.
worker.
I'm not on good terms with Batarians. I don't like
The crew
them.
deserves a few fine
Any
meals
chance I
before
get to
they
kill
throw
one, I
themselves
will
into
do
the
so.
fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
We're going to go shopping for some food, because the ship hasn't got any food, apparently. Let's go talk to Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions. Even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
These people sound a little brainwashed to me.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need. Let's check out the medical bay. See what we've got in here. AI core room, which we can't get into yet. But we have got Dr. Chakwas.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Don't worry about the cost. I missed the money bags, apparently. I've woke up with 9 billion credits in my bank account. I guess that's what interest is on 2 years of being dead. Having not used my bank account for 2 years, I've gained a lot of interest. Right.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Have I really? No, I haven't. You've lied to me. You lied to me, bitch. Right. Let's get some fuel. Buy some probes. We're going to be doing some planet scanning, folks.
Launching probe. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Launching probe. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics. Probe launched. Launching probe. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
more palladium.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Now we need materials because obviously we need to be able to upgrade things later. All these materials get used in upgrades that we can undertake and research once we have acquired the scientist. But what we might as well do at the minute is grab them while we're here. Have a look. What else? Another planet over here. In fact, there's a couple of little planets, so I might as well scan all of these while we're here.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Probably not going to find a lot of element 0 because that's the rarest of rare, but we will need element 0 for some of the big upgrades, some of the real tasty upgrades in the game.
Probe launched. Probe away.
You've probed away.
Launching probe.
The planet is now depleted, apparently. Yeah, we've took all the good stuff.
Launching probe.
Wow, this planet apparently is rich with materials.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
I'll take that.
Probe. Probe
Decent amount of platinum there.
Launching
Good
probe.
amount of palladium. Basically, what this part of the game does, it replaces the need to drive around that little tank thing on planet surfaces and going up and hacking rocks. Then remove the Mako from the from Mass Effect 2 because most people didn't like it in Mass Effect 1. Oh, I've run out of probes, everybody. Need to buy some more probes. Right, we need to go. I'm going to go and explore the old Normandy crash site. a couple of planets here, though. We should probably scan those.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
That's probably worth probing. That's worth probing.
Probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
I think I'm done with that planet. Ooh, Element Zero, baby!
Probe away. In research projects, Element Zero is used for bioamp and omni-tool upgrades, which allow squad members who have biotic and tech powers to be much more effective.
Yeah, that's going to be kind of useful.
Probe away.
You heard that there yourselves. Upgrading biotic tech. That is something I am going to need because I am an adept. So anyway, I can power up my biotics. As well as also power up the biotics of, say, Miranda. And whoever else we end up recruiting in this game.
Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
Oh, this planet's just covered in these Element Zero. I'm pleased I came here.
Probe away.
There's a little bit there.
Probe away. Probe away.
Right, I think I'm going to leave that planet. There's another one over here.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away.
Only got 4 probes left, so...
Launching probe. Probe launched.
I'll do.
Launching probe.
1 probe left.
Launching probe.
Yeah. Now, can I survey?
Anomaly detected. I have detected an anomaly.
Yes, you have. But there's a problem. I've run out of fuel. I've run out of probes. Let's go get some more probes. I flew through the sun.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Some good stuff on this planet.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors. Probe away.
We'll finish scanning the planet first, and then we'll go down and have a look at it, shall we?
Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched.
Probe launched. Yeah, we're getting a good load of resources.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Which is the one that had the
Probe away. Probe away.
Have I broke that? I've got a horrible feeling, you know.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
I've just messed this up, you know. Because I can't figure out how to get back into landing mode. Land. There we go. Just got to back out one screen. One dog tag. Right, need to keep a count. We need to keep a log because we've got to pick up 20 of these. One for each crew member that sadly didn't return from the Normandy's mission. Joker's cockpit, the original Normandy cockpit. That's 4 of 20. That's 5 of 20. Of 20. Another one down there. That's 7 of 20. N7 helmet. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was recovered. Feels very creepy running around here. The old command deck, galaxy map. Presley's journal. Originally he was very racist and didn't like having aliens on board the Normandy in the first game. He was very against me bringing aliens on board, but they turned out to be a huge help in the fight against Saren. Nine of 20. There's the Mako. Bane of many Mass Effect players' lives. That horrible, horrible flipping tank. Grab the one from there. There's one over here. That's 10. Is that 12? That's 12. See, I missed one over here, look. See, I wasn't looking. And I'm missing one. That's 13. 14 is over here. This reminds me of the sleeping chambers that was between where Caden and the medbay was. That's 16 dog tags. That's 17. That's 18. Two more to find. That's 19. That should be 20. Yes. Got them all. Right, let's go place the monument somewhere. Where was the cockpit? Can you remember? Over here, wasn't it? I'm going to place it there. That should be all of the things I had to do. Return to the Normandy 2.
Probe launched.
Apparently we're at only 80%.
Launching probe.
Now we're depleted.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched.
That planet's now depleted. Did I miss another planet somewhere? I don't think I did. Oh no, I did. That one there, look. That little red one.
Probe away. Probe launched.
We'll just have to leave it at that because I've run out of probes. Right, we are going to go to Omega because we have got missions there. Don't really have a lot of other options there, do we?
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Arya waiting. Afterlife now.
Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Okay. And there's Zaid, I'm guessing.
I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates, even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right, I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
I'm assuming there's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yeah. Funny he didn't tell you. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
He's running. Not very far.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Okay. Charming new crew member. Right. Now, a sensible thing to do would be to go see Aria. Probably not going to do that right off the bat.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion.
Down there is the quarantine area, which is, where we might find Morgan Solus.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
You might snare a few tourists with these prices, but I'm not giving you a single credit.
Sure, you can find things cheaper if you're willing to risk the black market.
Well, you and I could do business if you just charge what this crap is worth.
Fine. I'll give you the uppity human discount. And that's all you're getting.
Woo!
We can use this.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
That's VIP only. We're not going that way.
But whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Ravagan ship profiles.
these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Doesn't really...
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
No one in their right mind would pay these prices for salvaged parts.
I know. It's crippling my sales.
Drop your prices and I'll consider buying. Otherwise, I'll keep walking.
You're right. I'll give you whatever you like for the original price. And if this gets back to Harrod, I'll deal with it then.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvaged parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
I could go talk to Harrod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, then maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
I will do that when I come back.
Leave, human. Tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavon. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
Well, that went well. That wasn't a crazy conversation. Right, where's the steed? Oh, you scumbag.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
I have things to do.
Courteously. Have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
We're buying all the stuff. I'm gonna get super loaded up with gear.
I heard you spoke to Harrod. Thank you so much. At this rate, I'll be off the station in no time.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Right, Miranda, move. Because I need to browse.
I'll take it.
Bought all the stuff and things. Bought all the stuff and things.
force from a wound in your back as your life ebbs away. The attacker leans forward, hoists her valuable...
Come on, let me in.
Go on in. Aria's expecting you.
Come on, let me in.
Buy a bottle of Cherise brandy. Yes, we will. Give that to the doctor back on the ship, can't we?
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
Gotta talk to Aria. I'm guessing she's upstairs. There she is.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
Okay.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Aria.
That's a good rule.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences.
Okay.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove.
Touchy.
Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Just tell me how to find him.
The local merc groups are recruiting anyone with a gun to help them take down Archangel.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate. But I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
What can you tell
That's
me
a
about
good
Archangel?
idea.
Not as much as I'd like.
Let all your
He
enemies
showed up
kill
here
themselves.
several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
So we've got a choice now then. Who do we go to first? Archangel or Mordin? Who do we go to retrieve first? Where's this guy?
What are you looking at?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
Who is Kylan, and why am I so upset with him?
Come on, let me in.
So, we've got a choice. We can either go get Archangel, or we can go get Mordin. But that's a decision I'm going to make next time I'm streaming, because I have to sadly call it a night for now. I have to go and have my dinner now. So thank you everyone who's tuned into today's stream. Thank you, of course, to Mr. Helgi for popping in and chatting away. And thank you for his very, very considerate donation. Thank you for that, Mr. Helgi. I will see everybody again very soon. But for tonight, it's goodbye from me. Cheerio!
Look, I'll pay you. I'm prepared to offer you 50 credits.
With a parent, double.